Man, that was such a clean phase one too. Hey, welcome back. For this episode of the playthrough, I'm cutting straight to my Bayle kill. I'm gonna commentate over this kill video and try to just give some quick tips. If you want to see the kill on itself, I've uploaded as a separate video on my channel. I also may upload a separate, kind of more dedicated boss guide for Bayle. This breath, roller, run to the side. Sometimes I still get hit by it. I can't really tell you much more than that. Roll this, hit him with one R1, then watch the right hand. It'll swipe, and then sometimes backhand. After that, the left hand swipe, you can R1 him. That one I roll to the right and then hit him in the head. Again, this is the same breath. If you're close enough, now you get a chance to follow up with a charged attack. Leap, watch this backspin afterwards, after he leaps away, and he'll rebound like that with his tail on that specific move. I'm under him. Usually when I'm under him, sometimes those bites still hit me. But in that case, they didn't. I think I just got lucky. So after I've gotten a few hits on his head, including a couple charged L2s, staggered. Right after his stagger, I get another charged L2 on him, and this is his transition into phase 2. You can get a charged L2 on him there, but I felt it often left me in a bad setup for this phase transition. Run, sprint to avoid the meteors. I rolled into that, and it usually worked, or seemed, I swear that works. I got hit that time. As the fire approaches you, well, I watch it on the ground to know when to roll. Here I didn't punish because some of his right hand attacks are followed up quickly, so I'm often not punishing the right hand attacks, and I'm favoring to roll away from him so that I can keep him in front of me and watch what he's doing. After the finalized charge right hand stab, I go in for R1. On that big leap at you, sprint at him and then roll under him to get to his tail after the leap. Here he's charging up a big AoE, run away from him. And now I'm just going to be patient and reset. What I found to be most helpful during this was really just being patient and not trying to throw an attack when I wasn't confident that I had the opportunity to do so. After that left hand swipe and then back sweep, you can hit him. So I toggle off the camera and try to watch his flame. I usually dodge the first wall pretty good. The second one I have trouble with. 2 bites. Sometimes after that bite, he swings his head and a backwards headbutt at you. Roll this first, then jump, and you can get an attack on him after for that attack. Swipe backhand, you can hit him after that swipe backhand combo. Watch the tail rebound. Sometimes it's a slower tail sweep, so be mindful. Okay, charged. I'm going to roll right and give him a poke. Big charge stab. I'm going to roll right, give him a poke. In this phase, he always does that twice in a row. At this point, I just hit him in the head enough where I've gotten a stagger on him again. So I play him out front because I get to hit him in the head, which I believe staggers enemy faster. B, if you're under his belly, he does this breath under his belly, he'll breathe fire on the ground under his belly, and fighting under him didn't seem worth it because I kept getting punished by that. When there's lightning in his mouth, he's going to charge and try to bite and grab you. Again, after that backhand swipe, you can hit him in the head. And at this point, I have a buddy that's been laughing about the whole igon Bayle thing. So that time I rolled his attack on that successfully. I didn't do it early in phase transition. I've got a buddy that's been laughing about the whole igon Bayle thing. He's seen shorts or videos or something of Egon's voice lines, and he thought they're hilarious. So I decided I would run back here and Sunny Egon to kill off Bayle, as well as sometimes summoning NPCs will get you a emote or a quest line progression, so I've summoned him also for that reason. So he's doing the stomp, you can roll, and then in phase 2 there's an after effect, you can roll or jump. Usually you get an attack after that, but I was a little late, so and then Egon shot him with the arrow and he died. So I let Egon finish him off. But so I just sped through that. But in general, I like playing out in front of him. He's gonna kill you a lot, so just be patient and stick through it, and eventually you'll know his patterns. But I would say be very patient and work on recognizing when you have the opportunity to do attacks after whichever combos. I find that if I am not being patient and I'm trying to attack him too much, I just get frustrated. So I try to play patient and at most throw an R1 in. Once I realize when I can fit in more of an attack, I'll start throwing in an L2 after those patterns. So on this guy, after he does a tailspin or after he does a left arm sweep and then a backhand back at you with it, charged L2. I'm saying charged L2 because this weapon does the charge L2. This is like the freaking anti-dragon sword. Of course I'm going to use it here. But in general, just be patient. Don't get greedy. Really being greedy on this boss is frankly more than one attack at a time. But you'll get it, and I'll try to perhaps upload a dedicated video on the side. So I've already cut up all the individual clips for the attack, so I might as well put it together and make something. But anyway, I'm going to cut over back to this like it's a regular playthrough, and best of luck to y'all. I wonder from the top if this looks like anything. There's some waffling on those things as well. Alright, I gotta pee. Oh, and real quick, I will do a couple things. I'm gonna capture. So here's my status screen. So I have 6 blessings, 5. Well, excuse me. I have 6 Erdtree blessings, 5 revered spear dash. Equipment. I'm using the Dragon Hunter's Great Katana plus 10. Banished Knight Helm and rest of the armor. I threw in a Pearl Drake to help with both the fire and the lightning. Erdtree's Favor and Radagon Source Seal both contribute to equip load as well as increasing all overall attributes. And then for physical resist, the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman. My physic was just extra healing is all it was. And yeah, that was awesome. This whole area of the game was freaking epic. And what's going to be also epic is igon over there now? What's also going to be epic is I'm pretty sure there's like this big frenzied flame altar area kind of thing with all the fingers coming out of like the sand dune area. So I'm super excited to check that out. I'm pretty sure I get to take the stone sheathed sword and potentially unsheath it there, so I'm really excited to try to see if that happens or not. Let me see if I can do anything. Can I buy any armor or anything from you? No. Let me go ask let me go back and check on Igon. It says he's available over here, so I'm gonna go talk to him over here. I wonder if I'll get something for having because I summoned him. That was why I wanted to summon, was just in case he was going to give you an emote, or if you get something from his quest line for summoning him. Yeah, there's something there now. I wonder if it's there if you summon him or not. Give me something good. Yeah. Igon's crossbow, his bell bearing, and his armor. Alright, let's read his bow. I think it's a great bow. Igon's Drake Hunt. A great bow fashioned from 2 dragon bones with coarse rope, bound with coarse rope, covered in gashes left by claws, imbued with Igon's Deception, enhancing the power of Igon's Harpoon. Skill of Egon. I guess I don't know if I'm supposed to say Igon or Egon. I'm gonna start saying Igon. We say Igor, so it's like Egon. Skill of Igon Drake. Warrior ready the bow before unleashing a twisted shot with a great bellow that considerably enhances its power. Darn it. Strength, dex scaling, great bow, weighs 12. What does my black bow weigh? 4, okay. If I equip this, am I heavy? I'm not heavy if I... Let me take that back. I'm heavy if I equip it. Still though, might consider slotting it on at some point, giving it a try. And then, his armor, read his armor, and then his bell bearing. Let me just go ahead and sort. Helm of the Broken Drake Warrior Igon. from a set of armor comprised of miscellaneous parts. This tattered protective wear is shaped like a bugle. The poor scavenger of the battlefields found honor through dragon communion. Okay, so he was a poor scavenger of the battlefield and went to dragon communion. Filthy belongings are attached to his tattered piece of protective wear. The poor scavenger of the battlefields found honor through dragon communion. No more than a mishmash of tatters and remnants stripped from a corpse found in the aftermath of a battle. Stripped from a corpse found in the aftermath of battle, this scrap of cloth smells utterly foul. And then also have his... I wonder what he sells. Is he going to sell me dragon flesh type stuff, maybe? To help with his cookbook? Oh, he sells harpoons, so those must be his arrows. Wasn't that something I could... I thought I could make it, but it was like a throwable or something. Oh, it's called a this is called a dragon communion harpoon. Okay. Well, cool. I am super excited to get to now go to the Frenzied Flame area, but I need to upload some stuff like this and try to also get a boss video together. I want to make a good boss video. I'm not sure if it's going to be as in-depth as my last one. Like, I feel like I'm more confident in my knowledge of this boss than I am the one I made about Divine Beast, Dancing Lion. I think I'll still make a good one for this, so I'm going to probably not rush myself to go to the finger area, which I think is right here, actually. This, I'm just super excited to get to go here. Super excited to get to go here. And I think there's like an altar or something right down there, and I think maybe I'll get to unsheath the stone-sheathed sword there. So I'm super excited, but for that. But also, I'm a little tired, and I've got some editing to do with this Bayle stuff. So I think I'm going to do that. And I'll save the Frenzied Finger place for tomorrow. I'll try to get some good sleep tonight. That way I've got plenty of energy and I'm ready to go for it. Alright, let's read these. Priestess Heart, Flowerstone Gavel. Turns human frame into ancient dragon and boosts dragon cult cantations. The stone heart of a dragon communion priestess. Used while disrobed to turn into an ancient dragon, or your flesh into ancient dragon. The change cannot be undone except by death. This is like the thing in Dark Souls 3. There was something similar to this. Using this heart while already transformed temporarily boosts incantations of the capital's ancient dragon cult. The priestess was once an ancient dragon herself, but sacrificed that form for feeble flesh to aid in the destruction of Bayle the Dread. Huh. So maybe Bayle is the tyrant and the red lightning is the Bayle's lightning. And then I got a weapon, I think. Hammer. Weapon of the Dragon Communion Priestess. A dragon stone hammer resembling an ancient flower. 4 petals and the flower's core are all sharp, ending in points, and are capable of dealing heavy damage to dragons. Calls down the red lightning of the ancient dragons to strike a target. Okay, so all ancient dragons had red lightning. Deals lightning damage and also temporarily reduces the target's lightning damage and negation. Can be charged to increase its power. Okay. So I didn't really get... I really wanted something out of this that I could use to bolster my lightning damage going forward, because I'm pretty sure pretty much like Mesmer's army and like any of the Horned Warriors they seem to, their lowest resistance on their armor seems like it is to lightning. So I was really hoping to get something that could bolster my ability to do lightning damage, but I don't know that I found anything. So here's this dragon and his claws. There was like a gold bird statue that I seen down here from up there. Which way am I looking right now? There's like a gold bird statue this way. Okay, anyway, I'm going to cut it off here. And then, and there's a tibia mariner over there. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue this way from this side of Grace, or if I'm going to do it from Ellick River downstream. Because I'm pretty sure Ellick River downstream comes out over here, and so I could just kind of sweep the coastline and end up over here. So I'll decide that at the beginning of the next recording, but that's where this one's going to end. So I don't know that I'm going to get the whole Bayle video done today, but actually, I mean, it might. No, it's the evening already. Man, let's go check on Sir Moore real quick, and then I'll call it. Bollocks.
Welcome.
Hey, Sir Moore.
For you, things.
Hell yeah. You want some Dragon Communion harpoons?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Righteous ton.
Nothing, apparently. I thought this guy, when I first talked to him, told me to tell him when I find crosses. And now I come to him to talk to him, and I found crosses, and he, like, doesn't want to hear about it, I guess. Oh, well. Hey, Moore, let me, stock back. I think I can buy arrows from you. Here you go, bud. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you, Sir Moore. Okay. Well, this weapon was cool, but I'm going to go back to my other weapons now. Because this thing, yes, does have more base AR, and it does some bleed. But, to me, one of the main benefits of, like, these weapons, even though they have lower base AR for me, is that you can imbue them differently. So I can adapt them to situations. I can set their damage type to quality and then put a grease on them, which actually will yield higher overall AR than this thing. So that is the reason for that. This is an interesting way to figure out. So, like, this one scales good for me. Ooh, it's kind of heavy. I could consider trying this out. Do I go heavy if I use this? Because this is lightning damage. I didn't really intend on using a colossal weapon, but yeah. Also, I don't like the skill that much. Let's see, what down here has some lightning damage on it? Anything? I'm sorted by AR right now, so I'm going to go until I find whatever the highest thing. See, this kind of makes sense for Hunter, and it's from Placiduous, so it's pretty cool. What else? Bolt of Grand Sacks. Oh, this, that's actually not unreasonable for me, surprisingly. A spear, excuse me, spear whittled from the weapon wielded by Grand Sacks, one of the legendary armaments. Ancient Lightning Spear. Let me try this. Oh, brother, I might be doing this. Can be charged to increase its power. Okay. I've never really used a spear too much, but it makes a lot of sense for a WoW hunter to use a spear, and that's kind of what my character is based on, is my WoW hunter. So I might be doing this spear when I'm fighting Mesmer guys and stuff, just because of the lightning damage. Yeah, I'm gonna go juice it up real quick. And that's gonna, and that will end the video, I promise. So, that was Bayle the Dread. I'm really happy with my kill. I thought I performed really well that attempt that I killed him. I'm happy that that's the one. That is the one I'm gonna get to share as my kill attempt. Even the one like right before that, I'm pretty sure I died like phase 1. There's an ability when he shoots the straight line of breath at you. I still could not tell you how to every time dodge that. Like just running to the left or rolling to the left didn't seem sufficient. It seems that you almost need to read the direction he's breathing it and then decide which way you're gonna run based on that. Because it seems like he'll I don't know what to tell you, but I'll detail it out a little more in my videos. So, what is the AR I have on this? 1035. This is gonna be pretty cool, I think. What's the jump attack like? Okay. What is a step back? Okay, so if I roll, I get a swipe. If I step back, I get a that. What about? Okay, so those are all the same light powers. Yep, I gotta end it. Okay, I'm ending. Hey, hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.